Billy Chappelle gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Stepping into the box, Darrell Hamilton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat round.
And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
In the second spot tonight.
Into the box, Scott Fletcher, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. From the stretch. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Chappelle has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Softly hit out to short. And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brute Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Standing in now, Stan Ross, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Batting fourth, catcher.
Stepping in now, Bobo Carter, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Ross leads off first with 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak. So when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that. So we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
In now, Greg Vaughn.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Stepping up to the plate, John Jacques. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Deal is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Ricky Bonds will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here it comes. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The 1-1 misses off the plate. High in the air out to center field. Deal moves over. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
Into the box now, number 33. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1. Fouled away. and he fouls this one off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Pedro Santana.
Into the box now, Pedro Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now batting, right fielder, Darrell Hamilton.
Standing in now, Darrell Hamilton, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He ripped a triple to open up the game. The 1-0. Fouled off. Santana, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Scott Fletcher.
Stepping in now, Scott Fletcher. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is in there, a called strike 3. Brewers strand a couple, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Into the box now, Stan Ross.
First baseman, Stan Ross.
First pitch coming, here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. Doran over to his left. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
The batter.
Digging in, Bobo Carter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Tap down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are two away. So striding in, Greg Vaughn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Greg Vaughn.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-2. Misses down below the knees. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now,
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Brewers go down quietly, but they're up 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, John Jacques. He flew out in his last at-bat.
John Jacques.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Birch has a beat on it. One down. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So stepping in, Pat Litch. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike now. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Middleton has it, and he makes the throw to first. Litch is retired, 2 down now. Digging in now, number 33. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box, Pedro Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now he goes after a pitch on the outer half and pops it weakly toward the left side of the infield. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Digging in once again, Darryl Hamilton. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Hamilton.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Fryman backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Ready once again, Scott Fletcher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Fletcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance, Stan Ross.
First baseman, Stan Ross.
First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too much.
The catcher, number 8, Bobo Carter.
Into the box now, Bobo Carter, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Brewers strand one. They're down 2-1. Stepping into the box, Greg Vaughn. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. At the plate, John Jacques. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
John Jacques.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Deal sprinting after it. 2 gone. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Stepping in, Pat Litch, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Pat Litch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded. He goes to first. Hey now. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail 6-1. Next for Milwaukee, number 33. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Birch going back on it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pedro Santana.
Standing in now, Pedro Santana. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Heading out towards shallow right. Witten moves over. 1 out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Darryl Hamilton.
Right fielder, Darryl Hamilton.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. This one's down to third. To his right, Doran. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Scott Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Scott Fletcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1 run, 8 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And a fastball just a bit up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Deal is under it, and that retires the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Willie Frazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Willie Frazier.
Standing in, Stan Ross. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch on its way. Just got a piece to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Birch has it in his tracks. 1 down. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Now to the plate, Bobo Carter. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Stepping in now, Greg Vaughn. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Whitten looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 7-3 game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, John Jacques.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Pat Litch. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Number 33.
Now at the plate, number 33, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Walt Terrell enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Walt Terrell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Fryman is there and safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Weak chopper up the line. Runs already home here. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Scott Fletcher, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Santana on second. Hamilton at first. 2 out in the inning. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Popped him up. Witten ranging forward. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Tigers 7 and the Brewers 4. Jesse Orozco is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jesse Orozco.
Mark Whitten will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Mark Whitten.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Fletcher ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next up for Detroit, Davis Birch. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the 1-1. Way out in front.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
That's a ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Cecil Fielder is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Hamilton racing back to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in, Mickey Middleton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2 out here and a runner at second. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Calling for it, Santana makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in, Stan Ross will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Mike Penn takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
39, Mike Penn.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, Bobo Carter, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Ross gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. Greg Vaughn, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. So coming to the plate, Greg Vaughn. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The Brewers down to their final strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Tigers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Billy Chappelle earns his 5th winner of the year. Mike Penn earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 7 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For the Brewers,